this thing. Chokana awade tamanyi ndiwona.
Yaman, ebale kwetika chapati chikoze emere mbite lumyanjala manager wasebuguzi waliwo ayisiza munne obanga amukimbo naino kubanga yasinze mbatambula mukasa ne gundi mukasa ne kiyumba mukasa webajja olaba wali ku mukulu wali wali danka yatomerera bona kaya biyeli
Chimba agoba Mustafa.
Okuzayo abantu abazayo nga mukaaga bokka mukaaga bawe
We're seeing down there Mustafa Mukasa being chased by the lion, Godfrey Chimba. So they are here. We have Mustafa Mukasa. Hey.
akalala ketugenda okukola kati bwe zigwayo tugenda genda n'enfuku eno tugimakinga kuba yeyenkya era ze zimbabula eri mugirabe mutambula bulungi nga gwoli ku control tower.
Papa, be careful.
Yes, Rob Saz, what do you think so far as what we see today? What do you think as things stand? You've probably seen what's happening, a lot of action today. What do you think?
About the safari rally in RC?
The rally tonight, the rally we're watching right now.
Okay, it's from stage one. I think it's still too early to predict, maybe to give in some predictions, but according to what I've seen, looks like Yasin Nasser was on pace, Duncan was on pace, and the Sebuguzi we are seeing right now looks like he's a bit different from the Sebuguzi we've been seeing in the Proto previous, ever since he got the car here. So Ronald, I think, is improving. He's adding on the pace.
I think you're absolutely right today. As I see it, I think Yasin is definitely having a very good day.
Yep.
But you can't rule out people like Omar.
Mayanja?
Omar, the evil guy. I think he's doing a pretty good job. But here we go. Somebody coming. I think this is one of the drivers to watch.
Pasua.
This is a very good driver.
Yep.
I think he really has good speed.
Yeah.
Somebody to watch.
Pasua.
I think that is somebody to watch in the future. That is one of the champions.
Yeah.
Making.
Yeah, sure.
Much better.
Yeah, I think when you look at Pasua, he has the pace, and he's looking at an upgrade in future. Soon maybe we are going to be seeing him upgrading from the two-wheel drive car.
Yeah, this
And maybe giving us more pace and experience. So, as you've said, He's the one to watch in the future.
Rob, I think this is a point where some big companies come in, you know, and try and do something about some of these drivers, especially a driver like him. So I think he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah,
he just
sure.
needs a little bit of a boost, and I think he'll do wonders out here. You know?
Yeah, and I think we need to call upon all the corporate companies to come in because motorsport is a religion in Uganda, and when you see such drivers without sponsors but still going hard, putting in.
I think when you look at motorsport in general, we have a lot of
Yep.
there's a lot of mileage that big companies can get, you know. People are driving cars around, people are
Simanyi
buying a
kiki.
lot of fuels, people
Simanyi
spending
lwaki
a lot of
tekiyitamu,
money,
but nze
left,
ndaba
right, and
oli ku
center.
kamera.
And I think this is where big companies should come in and get real big mileage, because
Okay.
I think this is especially in a country like Uganda where everybody's crazy about rallying. I think big companies should be coming in. You know, people are texting each other, people are, you know, watching this on camera and everything, you know, like on live videos and all that. You know, people spending a lot of money, they're buying fuels and all that. So I hope some of these companies can come aboard and support some of these drivers, especially drivers like Pasua who really are struggling, and I think they're trying to do a good job, but they really need a little bit of a boost. I think they'll do a
So I want him to tell me. I want him to tell me that it's true now. Okay, Jerome here. Yeah. Here. Terry. Yep. Kukutte. Yendi ba. Olioti. Kenya kukutte. Oh. Again, we are having another experience.
And you know one thing, Rob, this is a situation.
Yeah, that's Oscar Ntambi. Yeah, Oscar Ntambi overtaking who? Is it Joshua?
I think that was really good skill.
Is it Joshua Mwanguzi? Wait here to see.
That was really, really good skill. I mean, you know, when you see people doing things like this, I think this is really, you know, people using very few resources to do amazing stuff like this. I think this is really special.
Yeah, we
know?
need to appreciate these drivers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at motorsport in Uganda, it's a religion. We can say religion, and we admit
I
because
think-
drivers putting in a lot.
I actually think motorsport is Uganda, and Uganda is motorsport. So I don't think I can put it a better way, because you don't talk motorsport and you don't even talk about Uganda.
And
you don't talk Uganda, you don't talk about motorsport. You know what I'm talking about, right?
So,
And I don't think it's a mistake Uganda to be where it is today. And I think coming second or third when it
all
comes
right,
to
there
fans.
we go. There we go. Pretty good speed.
Let's
No,
go
that's-
beyond the list.
yeah. Look at that.
Oscar Ntambi, yes, nice sweeps here from Oscar Ntambi. Yes, after overtaking, is it Joshua Mwanguzi? This is really sad.
I tell you something, Rob. Right now, you want to be
Mwanguzi
Oscar's
Joshua.
car.
Oh, yes, yes.
Right now, you want to be in Oscar's car because you want to be the person who's taking the car right in front of you because that's 3 minutes plus.
Surely, this could be bad news for Joshua Mwanguzi, the man from East. Is he having a puncture? Oh, he broke that. Mwanguzi gets to the FF
Absolutely, but I
and
think,
get to the service.
yeah, when you look at it, I think he'll make it out there. But you know, the problem is, will he get out of the FF and get to the next service station? Because you know, when you have this kind of situations, you never know. Yeah, you can get to the FF, but you don't know when you get to the next stage.
Yep.
You know, but I think it's incredible what people are doing down. I think rope stars, people should just keep the rope style if they want to know what rolling is all about in Uganda, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I hope people like Nixon are tuned in because then they have to see.
Yeah.
But in general, what I think people like Uma Dauda's had a pretty good day.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has some really good position at the end of the day. I think Yasin Nasser is doing a pretty good job. Today, one of the big surprises I think has been Sebuguzi. I think today he's like out of proof of points. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Yeah, looks like the Sebuguzi of back in the days.
Absolutely. And I think
Looks
this,
like he's resurfacing today.
this is exactly what people need to see. You know what? I think he's getting his groove back.
Yeah.
And I think, what do you call him, the boy from where? From which side of town? I think he knows what he's doing right now.
Yeah. And there we see in the stage we have a car coming, and that's Mohamed Ibwete. But surely you could say it's very unfortunate for the driver like Mwanguzi Joshua, where Oscar Ntambi had to catch up with him in stage after breaking the rear wheel. Actually, the damper looks like it's broken, and we don't know if he will get to the FF.
But you know what, Rob?
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta live with this. You know, this is rolling, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we gotta. Wow, look at that. Yeah, good moves, good speed.
Okay. Yes. Some good pace from Daddy O. Yes, you call him Daddy O.
Pretty good sound from that Evo, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I just have a feeling that one of the best cars to rally here is an Evo 9.
Yep,
For
Nilai.
some reason, I think
Yep.
it has some really good
Kali
pace.
Baba.
It has
Right,
good
Nilai,
power. It just passes you by and you feel like, okay, this is what rallying is all about. I think the Evos are really doing pretty good out here. And yeah, of course, drivers are upgrading, they're getting
Hey.
photos, files are coming in. Yeah, so but I still think one of my favorite all-time favorites is the Evo 9. I think these guys are pretty clever when it comes to winning rallies. Sometimes, you know. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I think this is Umar. Driver, I think.
Umar Dauda?
I think I'll give him driver of the day. I think I'll give him driver of the day. He
Yeah.
never ceases to amuse anybody. He always has antics, throws his car around, pretty nice. He never goes off the road. He keeps the car in one piece. He does a lot of fantastic stuff. He's an entertainer. Actually, I think this is a soul bag. The over soul bag of Uganda. What do you think, Rob?
Not yet seen the over soul bag of Uganda, but indeed, I'm waiting for Tari to see how he's going to give us the vibe in the future. Yes, I have him here. He really likes Rovan Pera, but I think
Yeah, I
is
think
our other Rovan Pera, the coming Rovan Pera of Uganda.
Terry still has a bit of work to do, considering age and all that, but I think he is on pretty good pace.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll try and do whatever it takes and try and see if we can get him up there, whatever we think we can get him, and yeah, probably will be. But I'll tell you one thing to watch, the car coming right next to you. This is the guy to watch. I think this is somebody.
Oh, no, this is Innocent
Oh,
Wamiki.
no, this is somebody else, but I think...
Innocent Wamiki. Yes, that's Innocent Wamiki and Hamza Ranga driving the Panther Evo 9. The car for mine was owned by John Consta. Viga, we call it Viga.
Yeah, but I think it would be pretty nice to see John back. I think he'll spice up everything a little bit, and I think we'll get some really good, some good vibes. Rallying is all about new people coming in and, bring a different vibe to the whole mix, and we have what we call the party spoilers.
Yeah, sure.
The people that just come and just disorganize the whole championship and all that. I think we need some of these guys, because then it makes the whole game a little bit more interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, I believe in so, because when we have the party spoilers, then that makes the championship very interesting, especially at the end of that season, like 3 NRCs to go, and there, boom, comes those we call the party spoilers. Of course, just know, of course, the leaders.
Here must be saying, just bring it on. We're waiting for you. Bring it on, because the boys out here, they ain't playing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We're waiting for you. So just, I mean, you know what's happening. Boys are saying, bring it on. We're waiting for you. Yeah. I think, at the end of the day, everybody has to try and do their best. And this is what gives the fun, the ice, the tip of the iceberg that makes it very special.
Yep.
Especially Ugandan rallying, because Uganda has always been the epic of rallying in Africa.
Yeah.
If you go way back in time memorial, Uganda had drivers like Sam Sali, Karim Hiriji, the late Jared Kidu. Guys did they either drop out or they win. So
But then
It's a do or die.
do all that. And I think this
There
is
comes
Byron.
Byron Rugomoka, yeah.
he was the champion.
Byron Rugomoka.
He had hit something.
Yeah. The other day.
Something.
Yeah, he does something. Hit something the other day.
Rob, I think Byron is one of these guys that he's not only been lucky, but I think he's put in an effort. What do you think? Because I think this guy,
Yep.
he's worked hard. He's put in an effort. He's got a car, and he did wonders. He surprised everybody. He got a car and won a champion out of just a few rallies. People don't do this kind of thing.
Yes, we got to admit, But Byron, I think, how should I term it? It's more than a luck. When you look at Byron, he just got that car and drove it for only 5 events.
I
Became
think
a
it takes a
champion.
little bit more.
And the car has
than
been
just somebody just
boom, only 5 events.
ever since he got this guy, he's been on a high trajectory. And I tell you one thing, he still has more to prove.
Yep.
I'm telling you, this is one person you have to watch, because you let him go, you won't find him.
Yeah.
He goes and he's gone.
Oh, all right. Then looking at much comments here. Yeah. So George, you're asking stage times. Naenga stage times. I have not gotten end stage time as of yet. Let's wait. At least by the end of this stage, we'll get to know who is the rally leader as we speak now. Mwami Watolya yamaze ubata naba. Watolya yayisewo. Watolya ayisewo. Now we are waiting for the big boys. So we are waiting. Back mail day. Feba piripiri to city say. All right. All right. Yeah. And of course, you will have the taste like never before. The taste like no other. We have tested the box pack ourselves. We have tested it, and please don't. Screen today. We have 2 cameras on the screen, so we are growing bigger. We are growing. Us, but let's see.
Harper Sport is Harper Sport.
Harper Sport.
Nothing will absolutely be better than that. So you want rolling, you think about rolling, this is where you got, this is your one-stop point of rolling. Anything you want, just go out there, please subscribe, get in out there, see what's happening. You got a lot of stuff happening out there. Please don't forget it. Just get it out there. You get everything. Anything you want, rolling, you got it.
Right
you want
away.
it, you got it with Rob Styles.
Right away. So I'm here to remind you, Musa Subaru Hub. It's the only Subaru clinic we have in East Africa. Or in a Subaru, you're driving a Subaru, your friend has a Subaru. Please think about. And here comes Duncan Tikankane coming through stage 2. Yeah, he's slow on pace. Yeah, Mubiru Duncan Tikankane. Yeah, slow on pace this time, but hopefully he's going to catch up. Maybe he's been so quick
But I think
down there where we have not been.
I really think Nixon must be smiling right now.
Yeah, yeah.
At least he's got some piece of joy, you know, especially after a couple of wins before. And yeah, I think this is really pretty good for him. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I see here. Su is about to come back. Filbert, hamwa Filbert, Ogambie, Omsaja Komao, Chitandwe, Ogambie, okay. Luima Leuben, yeah, actually share with me the results from the live app if you have them here. And they're up in a hill. Coming is Yasin Nasa in the name, rather Ronald Sebuguzi. Yes, Ronald Sebuguzi, who was pretty on pace in stage 1. Yeah. So I'm reminding you, Drugs Express Uganda, it's where you will have to go for medical consultations. You need to do some medical consultations. You need to move medicines or drugs from where to where. It's always going to be Drugs Express Uganda. Vigaba Chebando, champion Ponsi and Abaita Bagamba, always pass by at Vigaba Chebando and enjoy the Molokoni, you enjoy the Luombo. So, of course, on your left when you're going to Gayaza, right on your right when you're going to Gayaza, of course, go to Vigaba and enjoy and support Ponsiano. Queen Auto Parts for all your other spares, yes. Apart from the Subaru, yes, Subaru. Okay, that's Ronald Sebukuzi. Oh! He also has a dent. I hope you have seen that too.
I think it's been a little bit of action.
Ronald Sebuguzi has a dent and he has a puncture.
Yeah,
my God.
Probably should have been a bit of situations happening back in the stages, but you know, we'll get to know about it, isn't it?
Yeah, we will.
But it's really rocks.
At the end of the day,
at the end of the day, you can still see that he's really moving really good. He's doing a pretty good job. I think today he's just come out all out. He's like, you know, today I'm gonna show you I'm in town.
All right, and there comes top at the hill. There comes the Ford Fiesta R5, and it's the last car on the track. Yasin Nasser is in stage. I'm still looking out here to see who is leading. My God, yep. Tim Kaumbi. Tim Kaumbi is in the stage and is about to get here. Yes, I'm here to remind you all about our sponsors: Drugs Express, Queen Auto Parts, Musa Subaru Hub. Think about them. Razak General Stores, Hansa Engineering Company. Think about them. Dana Tents Village Limited, Ken Nest Motel, Kulambiro, Kasana Zone. You have always to think about them. Support them as they support Hapo Sport. Songa Solo Kubanga Tuskwa at the upcoming event. Of course, we'll be heading down to Burundi. Burundi is the mission, and I'm very sure, pretty sure, we will have like 5 crews. Coming back, my God. Yasin Nasser. That is Yasin Nasser in the Ford Fiesta for you, completing stage 2, and of course we'll be heading now to the super special stage after this live.
You know, Rob, what do you call him? Tim what?
Kaumbi.
You know what I call him? The man of the house. Because trust me, always entertained.
Yeah, sure.
This has happened with my shoes every time they pass.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta keep it to Happy Sport if you really want to see what's happening out there. You know, this is where you have everything.
I have him here, the youngest sponsor of Happy Sport, Terry, all the way from Norway, Oslo. I'm with him here. Say hello to your fans, to our fans here.
How are you guys? This ride is very nice, but it's many rocks in this ride. When I was in the first stage,
Yep.
the Ford Proto was going past me and something just hit me. It goes so fast and every rock just flying.
Okay.
But this was very fantastic, and I'm very glad I can be here with you and talk to you guys.
Okay. Thank you, Terry. So that's Terry, our youngest sponsor, the youngest sponsor of Happy Sport. Big up to Terry. In the next stage, of course, we are coming live at the super special stage. Moving places, and we have started. Happy Sport is starting. We are not going back. Business related to Zirange. Look down at your screens and you see the information sliding down there. You'll get everything that you need. The contacts are there. Thank you so much. Rob Stars coming back live. Happy Sport, just keep it Happy Sport. Beside me, of course, I have Jerome Kasaija. He's once a co-driver and he's a rally what?
Well,
encyclopedia, I'll call him.
It's really amazing, pretty nice to come down here, and I think we should really appreciate people like Rob Stars and Happy Sport, because this way you get a lot of information. If you want to know about rallying, you want to get to learn what happened with rallying, if you want to get updates and everything, what's happening, what's new in town and everything, just keep tuned to Happy Sport. And I mean, you're gonna get a lot of mileage out here.
Sure, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jerome. Yes, I'm with him. And he's the dad. He's the dad to Terry. Thank you so much for bringing us a young blood. We know and we are waiting for maybe someday, one day,
very
to
soon,
see Terry racing. Of course, as the stage stands, stage 1, I can see stage 1. Of course, you have seen us taking the lead again. And Ronald Sebuguzi, yeah, sure, he was on pace. No doubt about that. Ronald Sebu, of course, posting the second quickest time. I see here Mubiru Duncan coming third, and fourth, it's Ali Mohammed. I told you the guys adding on the pace. So that's the standings of 5 first cruise. Yasin Nasser leading the rally, Ronald Sebuguzi coming second, Duncan coming third, then the young lad Ali Mohammed. This is so unbelievable. He's adding on the pace, and Byron Rugomoka posting the 5th quickest time. Okay, see you in the next stage. Keep it up, sport. See you.